The coconut water giant, Vita Coco, is one of the top-performing beverage stocks, surging a gorgeous 53% over the last year while most food stocks stall. But here's the shocker. The very Trump tariffs threatening to crush global food supply chains actually became Vita Coco's secret weapon. They've found a way to shield their revenue, but this triumph is temporary and is causing a dangerous financial strain inside the company. I'm going to show you the financial metrics that proves their victory is costing them dearly, and tell you what I'm waiting for to buy. Let's find out how Vita Coco is truly beating the tariffs. Welcome to the Food Fund. First, let's establish the triumph. Over the last 3 years, investing $10,000 in Vita Coco would have returned over $38,000, crushing the S&P 500's $14,700. Vita Coco gave you a phenomenal 43% annualized return versus 11%. This isn't just luck, it's a solid business. Vita Coco was founded in 2004 and pioneered the modern coconut water trend. They've successfully diversified their product portfolio beyond their flagship coconut water to include enhanced water and protein-infused drinks. And while their market share of the total public food, beverage, and restaurant space is small at 0.07%, it's growing quickly, compounding at a strong 8% over the last 5 years. They are growing and expanding, and their gross margin of 36% is excellent for a non-alcoholic beverage company. The stock performance is clear. But now we have to talk about what's lurking under the surface. The company's shield against the tariffs, which include a looming 50% threat on key suppliers like Brazil, is working for revenue, but it is costing them dearly in logistics. The expense of reallocating suppliers to non-tariff destinations and managing new global supply chains is straining the internal financial engine. The single most concerning metric is free cash flow. Look at this chart. Free cash flow is already falling, and now the cost to avoid those tariffs and maintain growth will crush their internal efficiency. While free cash flow is positive, it's on a steady decline since 2023. This is what you get when operating expenses are spinning out of control. And what's the immediate consequence of this cash flow stress? Shareholder dilution. The rising share count from 54.2 million in 2021 to nearly 60 million most recently is essentially management using your money to plug the operational hole the tariffs are creating. I don't like it. This operational stress is confirmed by two efficiency metrics: return on invested capital and the cash conversion cycle. Return on invested capital has dropped from an excellent 37.5% to 26%, showing management is getting less effective at investing capital. The cash conversion cycle has worsened from 81 days to a staggering 111 days. For a simple beverage company, this high number tells me the operation is getting slower and less nimble under the weight of these new supply chain realities. This tariff challenge is far from over, but the good news is that management's financial strength means they can weather the storm. Their balance sheet is strong, with net debt to EBITDA sitting at minus 2.1, meaning they have more cash than debt. So what's the final verdict on Vita Coco? Based on my proprietary scoring system, I give Vita Coco a 6 out of 10. This is a fast-growing, incredibly popular brand with great gross margins, but the temporary triumph over tariffs is already leading to an internal decline in efficiency and a worsening free cash flow trend. The stock's current valuation, with a PEG ratio of 2.1, indicates it is overvalued relative to its expected earnings growth. In my opinion, Vita Coco is a good company being temporarily punished by a manageable geopolitical event. The news cycle may create the opportunity we need to enter at a great price. I am waiting for the market to give me a chance and will consider buying Vita Coco at a lower valuation or if tariffs disappear. If this happens, it may be a strong buy for a long-term hold. If you want to know the latest in-stock news and analysis, subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated on the Food Fund. Also, don't forget to turn on your notifications if you are watching on a mobile device. And if you invest in food, beverage, or restaurant stocks, let me know in the comments. Are you buying Vita Coco? Check out some more videos right now, and remember to put your money where your mouth is.